here we go. All right, so let me actually invite some Facebook friends here. Can I just invite all my friends for doing a post? Recording a live brainstorm. Let's see what this does. Yeah, why not? Let's do it all public. Anyone on Facebook? Done. There we go. Your story, custom album, friends timeline, share. That's good. It's live. All right. It's shared to Facebook. And we are live. All right. That's cool. So just doing a live brainstorm. Let's see if actually somebody comes into the chat. Please say hello if you come in here. Please say hello. Let's see if anybody joins. All right. Done. All right. So yeah, live brainstorm just to get ideas that are rattling around inside the head, outside the head. You can share this out to some different places and sharing out some different ideas and just wondering, live show in the moment and have the opportunity to be able to connect with people. So this is an interesting comparison to some of the stuff that we're doing on Instagram and tap and hold on a message. All right, that's not working really. On Instagram, we're just recording something live, but this is audio only, not having the video components in the background. So can literally record from anywhere at any point in time, doing some of the live broadcasting and live broadcasting to get ideas rattling around inside the head, outside the head. So what I'm going to go do right now is pick up some. Okay. So here's what I like about this. We start running analytics and some sentiment analysis in the background. We start running that stuff in the background. Then we are able to really speak whatever is top of mind and go from top of mind and let the machines dictate where there's some market desires and market now. So we get some feedback. Because right now I'm just recording something by myself. Nobody's in the chat to be able to, nobody's in the chat to have a conversation with right now. But once human beings start actually providing feedback, that's better. But when we don't have the human beings to start to provide the feedback, we can start having the machines start to provide some of the feedback have the machines provide some of our feedback. I'm just wondering now, did I take the leash off the puppy? So I'm going to go back and walk back, make sure I took his leash off. And so this is just getting some of the ideas that are rattling around inside of our head out. I'm assuming that once this live is over, that people can listen to the podcast live someplace else, which is a lot of which is a lot of fun, and just start to proliferate these messages out into different places. That'll be fun. And then seeing who bites. So it's the idea of doing a live brainstorm. It can almost be like a meditative session for people just to talk for a period of time and get whatever ideas are rattling around inside the head, outside the head, into the world to be able to start to interact. And then as people start to join, we'll have the formation of something that can exist in a community space. But just the whole idea of going live and sharing in this way can be empowering. And I'm also thinking just join the Clubhouse space. So how I've been thinking about is launching Clubhouse events and just sharing for a period of time, actually just sharing recordings of what's actually not going on. Because there's a lot, as I was starting to talk to the team from Run the World, which is a video broadcasting platform. We're starting to talk to that team. We saw that it was people are starting to do a combination of pre-recorded stuff and live stuff. So there's nothing. So we can actually go live onto Clubhouse right now and have conversations, or can have it be a recorded message before anybody actually joins. Going inside right now. Okay. Is right there. We're good. It can be a recorded message before anybody joins, and then after people join, then you start to have a conversation. That's a fun way. So now we can start launching events based on pre-recording. So almost like live listening sessions. And you can do live listening to podcasts. You can do live listenings of podcasts, doing live listenings of videos, and for an opportunity like with YouTube, being able to do some of the watch together stuff. So that's fun. That'll be a fun way to be able to operate. Spotify, I always forget what it's called. I want to call it Spotify Memories, but that's not what it is. Came out today. They do a really good job of building like a story around what you had done with Spotify and sort of building intimacy around what you did with Spotify. Super interesting the way that they do it. So they build it out like a story that can get shared out individually for people, but it's specialized for you. Also very clear, very curious about, I should reach out to some of the people from the Anchor team, because very curious if something can get created for 2021 around podcast listens. That could get super interesting. You could have people really focused on what's happening in the podcast space. So reach out to some of the Anchor folks and then see if that's happening. So what I'd like to do add this item as a to-do list item, something to follow up on later, put this into some sort of a workflow to follow up on later, because it could be interesting to be able to capture. So the tool I'm using to start gathering the analytics, the insights, is Speak AI, which we leave audio tagged in here for what we want to do with some of this messages. We can start just creating workflow based on the message. So a human being can literally just walk, like I'm doing right now, walk outside and talk and yap like I'm doing right now, and have workflow kick off on the back end that have real things start to get created in reality out in the world. So this might be arguably an unlistenable podcast. You're probably going to hear me walking in the background. We don't have a mic here. We can actually improve the audio quality pretty inexpensively. That's a to-do item as well. But yeah, this is a live brainstorm. So it's actually a dictation of a to-do list that is native to the way that we think. That's what we're doing here. Dictation of a to-do list that's native to the way that we think, and optimized for my personal best way of thinking, which is walking and talking, walking and yapping. And walking and yapping is actually interesting. It's a little also play on yak, yelling across cubicles. So yeah, the whole idea is this starts like nuggets of ideas will get delivered and shared through this post, and then we can take them and move them someplace else, move them into another way to be able to operate and motivate. Another way to be able to operate and motivate. Just another reminder, I'm supposed to be doing tutoring today. I'll get that scheduled for maybe do it over Zoom later on during the week. So what else do we want to talk about? We have to keep talking for a while. After 20 minutes, the subconscious mind takes over, so maybe we'll just keep this going for about 20 minutes. I can't necessarily see if people are watching live, which is a little bit, unless they're chatting, I can't see if people are watching live. But I guess this is sort of inside of a, which is a little bit of a challenging thing. So it'll probably go live on some of the restream platforms. So I just start to see who's actually watching live to have these conversations live. But for right now, they're recorded sessions that can happen in the background. So really excited about where this could actually go. If you can make a commitment to just focusing on walking and talking and building out workflow around walking and talking and making it 1% better each day after 365 days or after 2 years, could be in a very interesting and empowering place. And yeah, just continue to focus everything around protecting, doing some of the walking and talking, sharing ideas that way, and then building up an audience to be able to speak and see. And I think it's important just to build out the feedback loops to see what's actually happening. Are people listening? doesn't matter, do people care? And my vision and dream is that all my work is done in a walking and talking format. Just literally walking out to the woods, unloading what's in the brain in the moment, and then seeing what actually happens with positive intentions of great things being created. I should throw into here the AA 2.0 from Pan Grout's Think and Grow Rich, which is I expect and I anticipate something extraordinary and unusual to happen today. Very grateful for the snow day, grateful for our back door, so we can walk out the back door and not have to worry about sand on our properties, and I'm just grateful for family time. So, here we go. All right, I'm walking over, and we'll grab this one. Thanks a lot, and have an amazing day.